Willie Contraband here, and welcome to Beyond Duality.
Beyond duality, three eyes in a circle. Willie Contraband, no soul, controversial. Facts on facts, but my name's not Urkel. Hit 'em where it hurts till their heart turns purple. They say they got you.
Alright, so today I am doing monthly reading for September for my lovely Geminis. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? I appreciate y'all tuning in. I truly do. First of all, guys, I just want to say I apologize for my tardiness. I'm a little late with my videos this month. My life's changing a lot. I got a lot of things going on. I mean, I've always had a lot of things going on, but now, like, after retrograde season finishing up, eclipse season, like, that shit was crazy this whole summer. Just a lot of things, my life has changed a lot, and I do a lot more than just like tarot and astrology, like a lot more, especially out here in the third dimensional realm, in the physical world. But I made a commitment that no matter what, I'm gonna get these videos out to you guys. I made a commitment to myself, and I made a commitment to you, and I gotta pull through. So there's no excuses, even though my time is restricted now, or not restricted, but it's a little more restricted. But anyways, guys, just wanted to say sorry, and I hope you forgive me. But let's get to it. You already know the deal. This is a generalized reading. If you would like a personalized reading for your eyes only, go to williecontraband.com/guidance, and I'll hook you guys up there, right? Also, if you would like to make a contribution to Willie Contraband, my PayPal link's down below. If you're feeling generous, I very much appreciate you. But let's see what's going on. This month I'm doing a 3-card reading. First card is recent past. Second card is present energy. Third card is steps to take in the near future. So let's see what's going on. Recent past, I always say, could be 3 hours ago, could be 3 days ago, 3 weeks ago, or 3 months ago, right? But we just finished up eclipse season, so it could go 6 months and beyond, however or whatever way it resonates within you, or however it reasons with you. But let's get to it. Let's see recent past for Gemini. Okay, we got the magician, the magician, the magician, the magician, right? So the magician, major arcana, the first. Well, number one, he's not the first one. The fool is. But the magician is about creating. It's about, bringing all these tools, these resources, these elements around you to create something, pretty much like an alchemist. Whatever you got around, you could do something with anything. You could create anything with something. Right? But the magician is pretty much saying recent past, and I'm saying this could date back to 6 months and beyond, like, up to a year in reality for Gemini, especially, because I feel like Gemini, you guys been changing so much, and you're realizing your power. The magician's also about becoming aware and realizing and acknowledging your power. The power that you have within, the magic. We all have it, but you, Gemini, oh my God, don't even get me started with the Mercury mind that you guys have. Oh man. But Gemini is a creator, is a manifestor. Gemini is an attractor. You attract many things in your life, Gemini, because your mind's always running. So your mind's always sending out, these wavelengths, these vibrations, these frequencies, and then you bring things into your life, to your everyday experience. That's why Geminis have a crazy life in a good way, not even a bad way. Crazy as in a lot of things happen, and crazy as in it's exciting, and crazy as like it's in a craze, But still, the magician, it says recent past. You've come into your power. You realize that what's within you. You feel the magic. You've been having this magic, and maybe you're trying to learn how to use it to a higher level, or be more conscious and aware of how you're using your magic, But let's see where you at right now. Present energy for Gemini. We got 2 of Wands, baby. 2 of Fire. That desire, that action, that passion, that ambition, right? So when 2 of Wands pop up, as you see, he has a globe in his hand. Two of Wands got the world in his hands, right? So Two of Wands is saying right now, Gemini, you got the world in your hands. And when I say the world, that means your world. You got your world in your hands right now. And what are you going to do with it? You know, Two of Wands is also about taking action and making decisions, you know. And if you see here, right, he's up there because he's overseeing things. You're starting to understand things, Gemini. You're seeing things how they are for what they are, instead of seeing things and making them what you want them to be, or thinking of it how you want to think of it, you know. I think you're starting to see things for what they are, and you're embracing it, you know. But that also comes with having to make decisions. When you start seeing things for what they are, now you have to respond in a certain way. You have to decide, like, all right, so what am I going to do with that now that I know that's that? You know, how am I going to go about this since now I know what this is? You feel me? So Two of Wands is talking about making decisions that's going to better your world. How are you going to enhance your world, Gemini? And sometimes the thing about this is that it might hurt other people in the process, you know, and not intentionally. But if you see here, you know, the world's in his hand, but back there, his homeboy, the other dude, is just there kind of like disappointed. You can tell his energy's low because the decision that, you know, you're about to make might not be beneficial to the next person, or the person that, you know, sometimes rides off you, Gemini. You got a lot of people around you sometimes that just trying to, you know, use you for your energy, because they know Gemini got a lot of energy. You got a lot of magic inside, you know. So people get attracted to that. But sometimes you have to make a decision that, you know, you have to separate yourself from people. Or might not be people, it could be a job, it could be, you know, an environment that you're in every day, you know, a location that, you know, you feel like you have no choice but to go to, you know. It could be many things, Gemini, but know that your world is in your hand right now, more than ever. You know, it's always in your hand, but more than ever right now, because you have an awareness of your power now. You know, you kind of learning, you know, and embracing how to create and bring things about, and just to understand things, you know. I think one thing with Gemini more than anything is, like, you know, you never really take the time out to, you know, just understand what you're feeling, what you're thinking, and, you know. So I feel like right now it's kind of a period that you're like, all right, what direction am I heading to? I've learned so many new things, and Gemini is always learning for the most part, but I feel like you learned impactful things this past, you know, let's say 6 months or whatever it may be, right? I feel like you've learned, you know, impactful, super powerful things that, you know, now you're kind of like, oh shit, like, you know, like what they say, like you got your power now. You realized your power. You always had it, Gemini, but you realized it now, right? You became aware of it and then starting to embrace it, right? But like, as they say, you know, with power comes great responsibility. And responsibility, what is that? Responsibility is the ability to respond, or how you respond to your abilities, right? So having the world in your hand, your world, and knowing that you got this power now, is like, all right, I gotta make bigger decisions. Not bigger, like, I'm not trying to scare you, like, oh my god, but decisions that are gonna, you know, change the course of your life, that are gonna, you know, better your life, enhance your life, you know, bring up the quality of how you live, you know, you're gonna bring the quality up of your world. And that's why he got the world in his hand, you know, because it's time to make this decision that is gonna, you know, allow you to be more free and be more of yourself, you know. So definitely keep that in mind, you know, to make the right decision if you are thinking about anything right now, or if you're in the middle of doing something and you're not too sure, or maybe you feel sure but other people are telling you otherwise. Don't listen to them. Listen to yourself, Gemini. Fuck everybody else. They're not as smart as you, Gemini, I can tell you that much. So just make sure you listen to yourself. Whatever you want to decide, just make sure it's within your mind that you decide, and not someone else's mind that tells you otherwise. You feel me? But anyways, we got one card left and one card only, and it's steps to take in the near future. And we got, wow, I think this is like, you guys are literally the last reading I'm doing. I just did 13 readings, and I think this is like the best reading out of all of them. You know, not trying to compare nothing, but like, wow, because, you know, you got the Magician, Two of Wands is always great, and then you're ending it off, steps to take in the near future, with the Wheel of Fortune. Yes, the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune let me break it down for y'all real quick, right? Wheel of Fortune is about, expanding. The Wheel of Fortune is about growing. It's about learning more. It's about gaining inner wisdom. It's about getting understanding and overstanding of situations. It's about, hitting the books, hitting the books of whatever direction you're heading to. Wheel of Fortune also talks about studying. That's why I said hit the books. Like, you gotta study. And what is, study is just a short word for student. STUDY, STUDENT, students. Study, right? So study whatever it is that you're heading to right now. If you made this decision, or you're making it, or you're already in the process of it, make sure you expand your mind on it. Make sure that you bring these fortunes closer to you, because you could attract anything. You know your power now, Gemini. So there's no excuses. All you have to do is get more familiar with your energy and your power and your magic. Get, more acquainted with your power. Get more comfortable with it. Because a lot of things are coming ahead, Gemini. I promise you. A lot of things are coming in ahead. A lot of great things, And I just want to make sure that you're prepared for it, that you're aware of it. So that when it comes, you could grab it, Because just because the universe brings things to you, sometimes you got to go grab it. You got to meet the universe halfway. So make sure you study whatever it is that you're going to, whether it's school or a job, or if there's a craft that you want to do, or a talent, or whatever, an ability, whatever it may be, that's has to do with these decisions that you're making to shift your life. Make sure you study the subject, whatever topic it is. Make sure you know the in and outs, that you know everything. And for you, Gemini, that's easy, because I know Geminis out here, bro. Oh my god, like they could read books like within, like, I'm talking about like 100, 200, 300 page books within a day, real quick. I'm talking about within a few hours. Like, Gemini just scans everything, takes it in, processes it, and can tell you everything Gemini just read. And you'd be like, how the fuck you just read that? It took me like a week and a half to read that shit. You know what I'm saying? But there's a lot of things coming, Gemini. I can feel it. I feel it. Just stay the course, stick to your decisions, embrace your magic, keep using your power for good, and good things will come, because they're already on their way. All your fortunes are already on their way, and that's why there's steps to take in the near future, because in reality, it's already there waiting for you. You're just gonna get exposed to it soon, so you're gonna have to meet it halfway. Make sure you stay focused, stay firm on your decisions. Don't let anybody change your mind. Always be open to things, but at the end of the day, you gotta go with what you feel, that intuition, that gut feeling. So I hope you guys make the right decision, because it looks like a lot of great things are ahead, and that's something good to look forward to, something to be excited about, to anticipate, so that kind of makes me happy. I know a lot of Geminis, and I feel like, there's a lot of beneficial energy ahead for you guys, and Mercury just went direct too not too long ago. It was in retrograde, so that's good too. That means a lot of things are about to speed up in your life, and things are about to get very smoothed out for the most part. But yeah, guys, that makes me feel good. Anyways, this has been your food for thoughts. If you may, please feed me back. Leave down a comment down below. Let me know how it was, how it goes, what it was, what it do, all that good stuff. If you don't like it, it's okay too. You're not gonna hurt my feelings. I ain't for everybody. But yeah, guys, I hope you have a very lovely September, you beautiful Geminis. And I'll see you in October, right? Much peace, much love.
They got you thinking that I'm dying, quoting all my songs, telling you that I'm lying. Though I know the truth, cause the truth will always find you. No matter where you go, is always right there behind you. See the shiny lights is only really there to blind you. Crazy how the stars in the sky could define you. Crazy how the stars in the sky could define you. I'm going on my mind, off a tab in the